video to that. But yeah, I'm just going to do a quick general read for what you can expect for the end of September. So yeah, save me rabbiting on, let me get into it. So I'm going to start with Aries. Okay guys, what can you tell me? What can Aries expect for the end of September? Okay, ending of an old cycle. I don't even know whether you can see that. So for some of you, you definitely sort of coming to the end of a cycle. I will get into more detail shortly. So what can Aries expect for the end of September? Okay. Be for a selected few of you, but some of you may be just sort of coming out of a long-term commitment. Not all, but... And the card didn't actually flip, I just sort of seen it. So I do feel like for some of you, this could potentially be coming out of some type of long-term commitment, whether it's a family home, a marriage, etc. But some type of long-term commitment. For some of you, this could even be a job that potentially you've been in for a long time. So I don't even know if you can see these cards. I'm going to have to try and place them. So the whole point of me doing this was so you could also see the cards rather than just looking at me. Okay, what we got? I don't know. I'm hoping that you can see these cards. I'm trying not to move them because I don't want to disrupt my setup, I should say. Okay. So for some of you, I feel like you are making a decision to potentially move forward or leave something in the past. There's definitely a sense for most of you that there is some type of ending of an old cycle, or you're deciding on whether to leave something or end something in your life. This could be work related. It could be a relationship of some kind. I do sense a beginning of something new. And a passionate beginning as well. So for a lot of you, this could be work related. It could be a new job. It could be a sense of you sort of being in a typical 9-to-5 job, but there's something that you're really, really passionate about that you want to pursue. For others of you, I do feel like, even though it doesn't particularly suggest that in the cards, I do feel like there might be an ending of a long-term commitment relationship. Again, for some of you, this could be a sense of a job that you've been in for a long time. For some of you, I feel like potentially you could have lost something and actually been waiting for something new to begin. So for some of you, you could have ended a long-term relationship, or you could have sort of left, or obviously with the COVID, a lot of people got made redundant, etc. But there's a sense of something that you was in for a very long time and an ending of that. But I do see a new beginning. I see something that you're potentially very, very passionate about. I do feel like you might be a little bit scared to try something new. It might be something out of your comfort zone, or just something that you haven't tried before. In terms of relationship, this could be somebody that you meet that is not particularly your usual type, and I think that they might take you by surprise. That's just intuitively that I'm feeling that. I do sense you moving forward with things. There's been something that's potentially kept you feeling very, very stuck lately, as I say, whether you had lost a job or whether a relationship had ended, but there is a sense of a new beginning. And it is a positive beginning. There's a sense of you needing to release burdens. So whatever it has been that has been burdening you, whatever has been making you feel sort of trapped and stuck in a situation, it is time to release that and let that go. Now, for some of you, you could be in a long-term, I do feel job. I do feel this is a lot within the workplace, but there's a sense of you sort of being in a job that you've been in for a long time. There's a sense of recognition. There is a sense of you getting some type of recognition for the work that you have put in. For some of you, I do see a promotion on the horizon and a sense of you moving forward. Now, if you're feeling a little bit scared to take that leap, to go into that new job role, know that you have got everything that you're more than capable to achieve that role and to do that role. For some of you, do sense a bit of hesitation in thinking that you might not have the skills or experience or knowledge. There's a strong sign I'm feeling that you very much would be very well suited for a promotion or a job with a bit more responsibility. But yeah, as I say, there is a sense of you needing to release burdens from the past. For some of you, I do feel like there's a sense of just getting some type of recognition. For some of you, this will be closure. I do feel intuitively that maybe you have felt stuck and trapped, potentially a relationship has ended, and there's just a sense of you not feeling that you've had that closure, that communication, that sort of final heart to heart, that last little talk. But I feel like that is coming into you. Now, you might have been waiting for this for quite some time, but I do feel like it is on the way to you. So whatever it is that you're waiting on, I do feel that it is coming towards you. Now, this might take a lot of time, but I do feel like this will put you in a position where you will have closure and you will be able to sort of end an old cycle and move forward into the future. But yeah, it is a sense that it is time to release something now that has been a heavy burden to you. So I hope that helps, Aries. I'm going to go on to Taurus. What's up, my fellow bull gang? I don't know what that little accent was. I'm just going to apologise. Thankfully, I don't watch these back, so I don't know how awful I come across or sound. So, spirit guides. What can Taurus expect for the end of September? Ooh. Taurus, potentially you have some type of decision to make, leaving something in the past and moving forward. Oh, okay. Some of you are stuck in the past. What do Taurus expect for the end of September? Okay. Okay. Give me one more for Taurus, please. What can Taurus... Oh, okay. Okay. I ask for one more and I get like, okay. Okay. Just off the bat, I'm not going to pull all these cards out, but just the ones that did fall that I can see. Some of you are thinking about somebody in the past, from the past, and struggling to release this person. Some of you want to reconcile with somebody from your past as well. Now, if that's not you, then it could be the person that you're thinking about. There is a definite sense of thinking back to someone or something, someone you know from childhood. Could be somebody you have children with. It is just something, it doesn't have to be, it's just a sense of something that you are thinking about or someone that you are thinking about in the past. Potentially there is separation between the two of you. This is a strong storyline that I'm getting. I do see potentially that there's been no communication or very little communication. There's been some type of conflict and argument with this individual where either you feel left out in the cold or they feel left out in the cold. But some of you are coming to the idea and realisation now to leave this person in the past. For some of you, you are still stuck and looking back to this past. I do feel like this is, for some of you, it's somebody that you're struggling to release and let go of. Now, this to me would suggest that potentially it can be either a toxic situation or either you or the person is obsessively thinking about the other, if not both. Now, I do sense that there is I feel like either you, they, or both of you want to come back together and resolve this. Yeah, sorry. They were the cards that just sort of came out that I didn't pull on the table. But yeah, there is this decision of moving forward. There is a sense of celebration and coming together. For some of you, this is someone from the past. For others of you, there is a sign you're either stuck in the past and thinking about someone and wanting to come in from the cold, which suggests to me that you have had little or no communication with this individual. For some of you, you are stuck thinking about that, and others of you are making the decision depending on where you are on your own journey. Some of you are making the decision to release it and move forward. Some of you are seeing a situation or an individual for how they actually are. I do feel Libra energy. I'm just saying, I do. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, an earth sign. We have cups as well. We have water signs. What did I just say? So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Okay, in the past there has been some type of betrayal, deceit, deception. There's been some type of lies or secrets. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer that you might be moving forward with. Yeah, there is a sense of you releasing something, someone from the past. Now, this would have been a real strong connection, whether it was long term or not. There's a sense of a strong connection. Now, if that's not the case, this is someone that you saw as being a lifetime partner or a soulmate connection, but there is a real strong connection that you are struggling to release from the past. If that is not you, that is the person that you are thinking about. You will know, take it how it resonates. But there is a sense of you potentially seeing a situation for how it is. For some of you, you are coming to terms of releasing this individual from your life and taking a leap forward and moving forward. Sense of confusion. Now, some of you might be deciding between one or two people. I'm just reading intuitively, if I'm honest, at the minute. Some of you might have a decision to make on whether to stay. For some of you, I feel like you're waiting for somebody. You're waiting on potentially some type of communication or some type of clarity, or just maybe your intuition is telling you something, but you're just waiting for some type of clarity from something or someone in the past. But I do feel for some of you, you're stuck. There is a sense of past and moving forward. So whether this is two people, whether you've met somebody new and you're thinking about somebody from the past, or it's a sense now, this could be your person who is strongly thinking about you, but either way, you will know if you are obsessively thinking about somebody from the past. I feel like this is your person, if I'm honest. I feel like you, depending on if you are an intuitive individual, you might be feeling the energy of this person, whether they're in your company or not. And it is a sense that they're drawing you in, even if there's no communication. But there is a sense of wanting to reconcile, wanting to come in from the past. So there's definitely been some type of conflict in the past where you felt a sense of betrayal or stabbed in the back. I feel a sense of disappointment. So this person, whoever this is, I feel like you held them in high regard. And to me, it's a sense of letting you down and having to see the person for how they really are, as opposed to how you want to see them. For others of you, it's just seeing a situation for how it is and potentially really struggling with that. But I do feel you are wanting to move forward. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. It doesn't necessarily have to be. As I say, I do see Libra as well. I do feel the sign of Libra. We do have water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We've got Pentacles. So we have got Earth signs as well. There's no one particular sign that is standing out to me. I do see Libra, Cancer, but it doesn't have to be. I don't like to fixate on the actual star signs. It's more so the energy. But okay, I'm feeling two very, very different energies, if I'm completely honest. Some of you will have a decision to make between two people. Now, one of these people, this to me would be the person that's potentially betrayed you in the past. Very, very different to somebody new, whether you've met this person yet or not. But there is a sense of these being very different energies and very, very different people, like almost the complete opposite, I would say. One, I feel, would be very sort of strategic, very sort of say it like it is, very good with their words, very direct, potentially doesn't really show emotion. You might struggle on knowing where you stand with this person. They're all about head over heart. The other energy would definitely be the opposite, where they will express all of their emotions, be very sort of loving, bit sensitive, but just the complete polar opposite. And I feel like for some of you, you might struggle to sort of make a decision between the two. But there is a sense of you moving forward. I do feel like some of you will be moving forward from a betrayal. Some of you will get the closure that you need. There is a sense of taking a leap of faith. Some of you might feel scared to trust and scared to love again. I do feel like it is safe for you to do so in moving forward. Yeah, there's a sense of you really struggling to get over some type of betrayal. That's really what I'm intuitively feeling. Now, for some of you, you've been waiting for something for a very long time. Now, this is something of significance now. Whether it is you're waiting on communication from this individual, whether you're waiting to move home. Some of you, this is a change in location. Some of you, this could be a new job, but there is a sense of waiting for something, for a significant, I do feel like this is something you've been waiting for a long period of time. Now, whatever this is, I feel like it's, how can I word it? When you get this, you feel like you're ending a cycle. So whether it is closure from a person, whether you're feeling like you want to move home, whether it is a job, there's a sense of whenever you get this, you feel like you can finally close a chapter in your life or end a cycle and move forward. But there is a sense of an ending of an old cycle and a new beginning. And I do feel like this is in love. But for some of you, this is personal. This is also sort of maybe a personal change that you've made, some type of personal growth for yourself. Some of you, this is just a lifestyle change. I do see a soulmate connection coming in. I do definitely see the ending of an old cycle. Some of you will get that recognition that you are waiting for, whether it is a sense of a job. If you've been working a lot harder in a job, you will get that recognition, whether it is off somebody who's done you the wrong in the past. I do feel closure. So some of you might just find peace and closure within yourself and end that cycle. For others of you, I do see closure coming in. I don't see a lot of communication, if I'm completely honest. So for me, if you're waiting on communication from somebody, I'm not seeing it. I see stubborn energy, and I'm talking to Taurus, which is amusing, but I do feel a stubbornness. But there is a sense of somebody obsessively thinking about you. I feel you could be obsessively thinking about them, but I'm not feeling it that way. I definitely feel it being somebody obsessively thinking about you, wanting to connect with you, thinking about you are definitely on somebody's mind. You might have a decision to make and a choice to make, but a lot of you are going to make the decision to move forward. The bottom of the deck, I've got the Ace of Cups. This can be love, new love, self-love. It's emotional. To me, this is an emotional fulfillment card. Three of Pentacles, working together. This can be you working on yourself. Again, some of you might be changing a whole lifestyle change, whether it's diet, whether it's your physique, whether it's your job, whether it's your home. The significant changes I feel that you're putting the work into, or will be putting the work into. And my favourite card, the Sun card, this to me is extremely positive. It's a sign of happiness. So whatever this struggle I feel like you have been through, whatever it is, know that this is coming to the end of its cycle now. So just persevere and go with it. Take a leap of faith. If you are scared or have been scared to love, then I do feel that it is safe to do so. Some of you might be feeling guarded. Some of you are stuck in the past or with someone from the past. There is a definite sense of something ending and a new beginning. So I hope that helps, guys. I'm going to go on to Gemini. Gemini, if you have skipped ahead, I don't blame you, but I'm just doing general readings on what to sort of expect for the end of September. They are general readings, so they will not resonate with everyone. Never try and force a message. If it's for you, then you'll know. So, God, what can Gemini expect for the end of September? Ooh. Oh, okay. Just when I thought it was positive. Okay. Some of you are deciding to leave a soulmate connection, a strong relationship in the past. Oh, dear. Some of you are walking away. Okay. I feel like for some of you, you've really put a lot of time, effort, energy into a situation. There's a lot of love that's been put into a situation, and you are deciding whether or not to walk away from it. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, there is a decision to make, I feel, for some of you, whether you stay in a commitment or leave a commitment. Now, I would be lying if I said that there wasn't a lot of love in this commitment. This is a very strong connection. This is somebody that you do see to be a soulmate, or it's someone that you have got a lot of love for. And I do feel that that is reciprocated, but there is a sense of you feeling that you have to walk away as opposed to wanting to walk away. Take it how it resonates. Now, some of you, you may have walked away from this person already and you are reflecting back to it, but you are sort of potentially in this energy where you're really thinking back to this connection and this relationship. For some of you, if you're still in this connection, it's a sense of thinking back to how things used to be, and maybe that's why you're struggling to let it go. But I do see for a lot of you a decision to make. Know that if you are walking away, you have got opportunities. You have got the, what was going to say, what's the oyster saying? I don't know what that is, but the world is your oyster. That is not a saying that I would generally say, but that's what's coming to my head. But I have to be completely honest with you. I do feel for some of you this connection can be saved. There is a sense of, if you both want it to work and you're both willing to put the energy into this connection, I do feel like you can pull it back together. Yeah, some of you, this might feel like a risk, but only you will know. If I'm talking to, you know, a group of people, only you will know your exact relationship. Now, for some of you, this is something that potentially you don't feel like it will be fixed. You will know that, as opposed to me. I'm just going to go by what I'm feeling intuitively and what the cards are saying. But what I am picking up is this is a strong connection. I do feel like there's a lot of love between the two of you. Now, it could be that you're in separation at the moment. You could be together but considering leaving. And for some of you, you have separated already, but you are still drawn and still thinking back to this connection. So take it how it resonates. Now, I do feel that if you're both, as I say, willing to put the effort in, I do feel like this can be salvaged. I do feel like if you take the risk, you can make the relationship work. Yeah, okay. For those of you who are in separation, there is a sense of reconciliation and wanting to reconcile with somebody. Now, others of you have ended this already and have actually walked away. Some of you could have felt very sort of betrayed. Now, I do feel that for those of you who walked away from this connection feeling like you had to, you didn't want to, but you had to, there's a sense of, I feel that them betraying you in some type of way, or you at least, you have felt as if they've betrayed you in some type of way. It's not there, but for some of you, I'm feeling third party or some type of involvement. Now, that is not down on the cards. That is just what I am intuitively feeling, but there is a sense of you feeling very betrayed. There's something that this person has said or done that you have found extremely hurtful, and you're struggling to actually see or know whether you can actually move past this. Now, look, I'm not saying that that's a third party for all of you. If it is a third party, I feel like you would know about this already. So if you're not suspecting that there is somebody else in the equation, then that's not the case. If you know that there is somebody else in the equation, then obviously take that how it resonates. But there is a definite sense of you feeling betrayed in some kind of way. And you really might not have seen this coming either. It's a sense of something being done behind your back. It's just a sense of being unexpected. I almost feel like this is potentially very, very out of character for the person. So it really has taken you by surprise. And you know what? To other people, you may say, you may be telling people and confiding in people in what your person has done wrong. And to them, they might feel like, well, that's not really a massive thing. But to you, it's such a big thing because, and I'm not playing it down, whatever it is, because I do sense that there's a real strong feeling of hurt and betrayal. But because you wouldn't expect that of the person, it's made it it's like it's made it 10 times more hurtful. I hope that makes sense. But obviously it's your feelings, so it doesn't particularly matter what anyone else says on that. You're allowed to feel what you feel. And there is a sense of this betrayal. Now, you do need to be strong at this time. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. You don't have to be. I've got Gemini, which I'm doing a Gemini reading, so that would make sense. We have water, so we've got water. I'm not feeling any particular sign strongly, so I don't really like to bring up star signs unless I'm really drawn to a star sign, but I tend to focus more on the energy. Now, this could be somebody that you've got a family with, it could be somebody you've got children with, it could be somebody that you've got you've known for a long time, or you've known since childhood. Again, it doesn't have to be, but I feel like that might be why the betrayal seems so much bigger. Can be a friend even, for some of you, it can be a friend, but there is a sense of betrayal and there's a sense of not knowing whether you can actually get over this. But I do feel like, as I say, if you're both willing to put the work in, you're going to need to be very strong at this time. It's going to take a lot of inner strength. And I also feel that you need to be patient. It's not going to be a quick fix. It's not something that is going to be fixed overnight. So if you're both willing and wanting to put the work in and the effort in, I do see that it can work. But I do sense you, if not both of you, wanting to reconcile with this. Yeah, got the Five of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. This is a sign of someone wanting to come in from the cold. So communication might not be, you know, for some of you, I feel like communication might actually be a bit one-sided at the moment, but there is a sense of someone wanting to come in from the cold and put some situation correct or wrong that's been done. So guys, I hope that resonates. I'm going on to Cancer. Cancer, if you have skipped ahead, oh, that's nice. I'm doing Cancer and I've got the Chariot card, which is the Cancer card. Some of you are moving forward strongly. You're very much in your energy at the moment and moving forward from a past situation. I'm just saying that I haven't obviously pulled cards yet. Cancer. Spirit guides, what can Cancer expect for the end of September? Oh, this is looking good. This is looking very good. Okay. Okay. So what I was just saying, for some of you, I feel like you've potentially, you are moving forward from something, and it almost feels like you're moving very quickly as well. You've completely left something in the past. Now, for a lot of you, it's, how can I word this now? I'm feeling like you're in a situation, potentially you've been in a situation for a long period of time, or a connection. Being stuck in your head about this, overplaying it over and over again, overthinking it over and over again, being very, very much in your head about a situation. For some of you, you could have actually felt physically stuck to somebody. Just sort of, and to me, that's been sort of very much tick, 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 thinking of every detail, everything that's been said, every action, every date, whatever it is, everything has been like tick, 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 ticking in the brain. Now, I feel like for some of you, it's almost like out of nowhere, you are just moving forward. It's almost like a complete switch from being overly thinking about someone and stuck on someone to just moving forward. For a lot of you, this is a sense of, this is someone from your past. Now, a lot of you have got to the point where you do not want to reconcile with this person anymore. Now, this could be someone that you've given numerous chances to, or it's just someone you was in a long-term commitment to. But there's a sense that you do not want to reconcile with this person anymore. And even if your heart is telling you one thing, your head is telling you another. So it's some of you, it's a battle. But I do feel a sense of you not wanting to reconcile anymore. Even if you're telling yourself that and your heart's telling you something else, there's a sense you're not wanting to reconcile anymore. For some of you, that is because there is new love on the horizon. Some of you have met someone new. Some of you are just very open for the idea of somebody new. Some of you are just so ready and prepared to leave the past in the past. Now, this is a strong connection, whether you've met someone yet or not, but this is something, if you believe in manifestations, it is a wish fulfillment. It's somebody that you would wish for. So it is positive moving forward. Give me two more for Cancer, please. Oh, okay. Okay, one card did not fall, but there's a sense some of you could have some type of internal conflict, which is actually exactly what I was just saying. Some of you feel that you don't want to go back to that person. Maybe emotionally they're pulling you back in. Something might be pulling you back in, but whether your heart is saying you want to be with them and your head is saying you don't, or vice versa, but there is a sense of a bit of an internal conflict. Now, for others of you, you will meet somebody new, and all I'm going to say is don't be subject to gossip. And what I mean by that is, you know, there'll be people around. I feel like this will be a very, very strong connection, and it's going to be a connection that people are actually quite envious of. So all I'm going to say is don't listen to gossip, and don't let other people's interference ruin something that is potentially very, very good and exactly what you want. So just take that how it resonates. I do feel some of you may hear something about your person, or they might hear something about you. It's a sense, I feel like you need to rise above the gossip. Now, I just saw the card, it didn't flip, but that's how I'm feeling. So intuitively, that's what I'm going to tell you. All I'm going to say is take people for how you find them, and ask that people, that same card's come back out. It actually came out this time. So yeah, there is a sense of some type of conflict going on around you. I do feel like there's gossip. I can't believe that that card's just come out. I've literally just seen it, but it didn't come out. Shuffled and then it's come out. But I'm going to pull another one. But ooh, there is a sense of you being, what was I saying? Yeah, sorry, there's a sense of you being sort of subject to gossip. Now, take people as you find them and ask them to do the same. Don't judge people based on what other people tell you. Know the person by what you know of them is what I'm trying to say. Now, for those of you who are keen on meeting someone new, Queen of Wands followed by the Empress. Now, I do feel like you're going to actually meet someone, and no one is going to compare to this person. It's a real strong sign that you're going to meet. When we see the Empress card, the Empress basically embodies all 4 of the queens of the deck. Now, all 4 of the queens they're queens, they're beautiful, you know, they've got so many amazing qualities and traits. The Empress embodies all of them. No one compares to the Empress. Now, either you'll meet someone who is going to see you this way, or you are going to meet someone and no one compares to them. I'm not, gender is not specific, so when I'm saying queen, female, it really doesn't matter. It's a sense of no one comparing to this person, or they see you as no one comparing to you, which either way is absolutely beautiful. Now, for some of you, I'm going to pre-warn, if you're not wanting to get pregnant, I do feel be careful in that area. I do see a lot of sparks and passion between you in this connection. It is early in the daytime, but I do see a lot of, well, I'm sure you can figure that out, but I do see a chemistry, a connection, a lot of sexual activities going on. So I'm just going to say, if you're not wanting to get pregnant, then do be very, very careful. If you're not wanting to get somebody pregnant, then take precautions. And I'm going to leave it there, Cancer. Oh dear. It's just, I shouldn't particularly laugh. It's just, I'm not going to laugh. I shouldn't laugh. Sorry, we're going to go on to Leo. Spirit guides, please give me guided messages on what Leo can expect for the end of September. My beautiful fire signs. Ending of old cycles, new beginnings, new opportunities. Some of you might be going back to school, starting a new job, new relationship. There is a sense of something ending and a new beginning. And I actually felt quite excited for this. So this, oh, okay. I wasn't going to do it that way, but they've come out. Okay. Give me one more, please, for Leo. Okay, some of you have been waiting for some type of communication to come in. Now, this could be you waiting on a new job. This could be you waiting from someone, waiting to hear of someone. This could be in a sense of your finances. Some of you, this is work related. Yeah, some of you, this is work related, but sorry, I'm still pulling. There is a sense of communication coming in. Finances can be on the up. Some of you might be feeling like you've had some type of missed opportunity in the recent past. Now, whether you've applied for a job and you didn't get it, whether there's someone that was on your mind and things didn't work out. I feel that even though you might be feeling like it's a missed opportunity, to me, there is a sense of it actually being for the best. Now, you might not see that right now, but I do feel like down the line you will look and think, well, actually, do you know what? That actually wasn't for me. Some of you are standing your ground in some type of situation, taking some time out, having a bit of self-worth if that is necessary and needed. If you're not feeling very confident at the moment, if someone has knocked your self-esteem, please just take a little bit of time out to focus on you. It could be a sense that you have felt like you've missed out on an opportunity and it has had some type of knock-on effect on your confidence, but you shouldn't let it. I know that's easier said than done, but you shouldn't let it is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, some of you do feel like there's a missed opportunity. Some of you, if you are dealing with someone in particular in love, you might have your eye very focused on one individual. It's not what the cards are saying, but I'm just feeling intuitively as if whatever it is that you're thinking you've missed out on, I don't think it's as good as you think it is. Whether this is a person or whether this is a job that you feel like you've missed out on, I'm just feeling as if it's not as good as what you think it is. I don't feel like it's a missed opportunity. Even though you might be feeling like that, I don't think it is. I think better things are going to come forward for you. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I always forget. Aquarius. Someone wants to rush in. Now, for some of you, you've got some type of communication coming in. If this is love, sense of a very quick movement. Someone wants to come in. Now, this could be a relationship that happens very, very quickly. Someone wants to meet you, get together, and things go at a very, very quick pace. But they want to work together with you. I don't see it being a negative thing either, but obviously go at your own pace if it is a relationship. For others of you, it's going to be communication that comes in. It can be work related, but I feel like it's going to be something happening very, very suddenly. So I feel like before you've had a chance to sort of get over something, something else is going to just come in real quick. As I say, that can be a relationship, it can be a job. For some of you, I feel like you're going to get news of a job of some kind, or there's going to be something to do with finances, and you've got to make a quick decision, or it's like, oh, you've got the job, but I need you to start tomorrow. I'm not saying it's going to be that quick, but I just feel like something's coming in at a quick pace, some type of communication, but something is coming in at a quick pace. For some of you, this is financially related. For others of you, this is to do with the heart and your emotions and a person coming in. But I do feel like it's sort of, how can I word it? You being in an energy of feeling like you've missed out on something, or you've missed out on an opportunity, and then something comes in really, really quick after that fact. So don't dwell on whatever it is that you're thinking you've missed out on, because I do feel like something bigger and better is coming your way. So take that how it resonates, Leo. I'm going to go on to Virgo. Happy belated birthday to any Virgos watching. What can you tell me about Virgo? For some of you, not all of you, there is somebody from the past that is thinking about you, or you are thinking about somebody from the past. Potentially the timing, you might have known this person, but the timing just was not right. Take that how it resonates, but there is a sense of somebody from the past, whether you knew them from childhood. Sorry, I think I just spat. I'm so sorry if you saw that. This could be somebody that you know from childhood. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but it is just somebody from the past. You're either thinking heavily about them, or they're thinking heavily about you. But I feel like for whatever reason, the timing was not right between the two of you. But I do see a passionate new beginning. There's a sense of you needing to follow your intuition on something. Okay, some of you are having an internal conflict about communication. So you might want to communicate with somebody. You might have blocked someone, they might have blocked you, but there's a sense of internal conflict when it comes to communication. I feel like for some of you, you want a passionate new beginning with someone, but you are not communicating it, or you want to communicate it, but you haven't. Take it how it resonates. It could be the person that you're thinking about when you come to this reading. I do feel a stubborn energy. I feel a sense of... Okay. How can I explain what I'm feeling? The timing could not have been right between you and another person, and a decision of some kind was made. Now, whether you made a decision to move forward or the person made a decision to move forward, but I'm feeling as if there's a lot of guarded energy, and if it's not you, it's your person, but there's a sense of not opening up. There's a stubborn energy and not opening up, but there is an internal conflict about it. This wanting to communicate, this wanting to have a new beginning and a new start with someone, but wanting to communicate, but there's a conflict about it. If it's not you, it's your person who is very stubborn. And then, yeah, Page of Cups. There's definitely a sense of a love offering or some type of apology that you want to give, or someone wants to give to you. Take it how it resonates. But whatever, okay. So this is a situation where there was a heartbreak. Someone, if not both of you, are healing from that, but there is a sense of heartbreak. This could have been a third party situation. Whoever this is that you're dealing with, whether you made a decision to move with somebody else, they made a decision to move with someone else, there is a sense of a third party and them healing from this, wanting to communicate about it, wanting a new start after this has happened, but there is a sense of it. Now, one, if not both of you, is very guarded and hurt by this situation, wanting to move forward, but very difficult to do so. Yeah, if it's not you, it's them, but there's a sense of a missed opportunity. Feeling like you've missed out on somebody, and it was a soulmate connection. So if you have felt as if you're questioning how strong this connection was, then it was a soulmate, or it is a soulmate connection. I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason, I feel like this did not take place. Ending of an old cycle. So If you're not healing from this, then the person that you're thinking about is potentially healing from this. But this, to me, feels as if it's not over. Give me one more for Virgo, please. Okay, if one of you walked away from this connection, and it was extremely difficult to do. For me, the Eight of Cups is always about walking away from a situation that you don't actually want to walk away from, but you're forced to walk away from it. So either the person walked away from you or you walked away from the person. But this, to me, does not feel as if it's over. It doesn't feel like this cycle's ended. Now, whether you're both thinking about each other, whether you're communicating or not, there is a sense of wanting to. But to me, this has not ended. There is a sense of you wanting to come together with this person, or they want to come together with you and collaborate. I've got the World again with this cycle. I feel like potentially you want to end this cycle, but regardless, it is still there. Whether you want to admit it or not, whether they want to admit it or not, it is still there. One of you wants to make an offering to the other person, a stable offering, but this is something that's potentially taken a very long time. It's a very slow movement. Potentially you feel like you both want to get over the other one, but yeah, you're being drawn to each other. Once upon a time, you made each other extremely happy. The timing might not have been right. This would have been a happy commitment. One of you, if not both of you, want to rush into this, but there was an ending. There is a sense of betrayal. One of you, if not both, felt very betrayed by the other one, but there is an ending, and it's an ending I feel like either you both didn't see it coming, but it's a sense of an ending. But justice needs to be served. Now, if you're the one in the wrong, you need to apologise or reach out, or vice versa. But there is a sense of justice there at the very end of the spread. Okay. Secrets. Something was done in the dark. Someone feels betrayed. Whether you feel betrayed, the other person feels betrayed. But there is a sense of betrayal. There is a sense to me that this cycle has not ended because there's no closure. Justice has not been served. Now, if not one or both... oh. This was a divine counterpart connection. One of you, I feel, was very loving to the other, extremely loving, and the other one was wishy-washy. There's a sense of mixed messages, and one, I feel, did not open up to the other about how they truly felt. Whether they have done that yet or not, I don't know, but there is a sense of secrets not being told, and those secrets, I feel, are to do with emotions. There is some type of toxicity. Now, this can be the fact that you or your person are obsessively thinking about the other. One of you, if not both, wants to take the leap of faith. But there is a lot of internal conflict going on. Someone could be in internal conflict because of a family environment. Maybe you are in a connection, they're in a connection, there's children involved, or a family situation involved. That could be what is bringing some type of conflict. I'm going to leave it there. Communication is key. I don't know why I've said that. What am I on? So that was a Virgo. I'm going to go on to Libra. Let me check the time. Okay, Libra, if you have skipped forward, these are general messages. They won't resonate with everyone. Take the message if they resonate, leave them if they don't. Just a general reading on what to expect for the end of September. And I'm going to say a big happy birthday to my Libra crew, you scales. What can Libra expect? Okay, that didn't particularly flip, but just generally, might not be for all of you, might be a bit more specific, but there is a sense, some type of secret around you, something been done in the dark, and an ending of some kind. I don't actually feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is somebody around you or somebody close to you, but there's a sense of some type of secret that come to light or will come to light, and an ending of some kind, but a sense of betrayal as well. Something done in the dark. Now, I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is somebody very close to you. They may come to you for advice, or you might be drawn in or involved in this in some way, shape or form, but I don't actually feel like this is you specifically. So just bear that in mind. The cards just sort of, I was just drawn to the card. So because what can Libra expect for the end of September? Ooh. Some major arcanas coming out. Some of you, I hate to say, might be hearing from somebody from the past if you haven't already. Someone that you've potentially put out in the cold, someone you're not in communication with, someone you've ended it with. Some of you could have been in a relationship with this person. There's a sense that they might want to actually get back with you. Whether you do or not, it's up to you, freedom of choice. There's a sense of you, this is a real strong spread. There is a sense of you leaping forward, taking some type of leap of faith into a new opportunity. Now this, whatever this new opportunity is, trust that it will bring you happiness. Now you might be scared to take this leap of faith. You might need inner strength to take this leap of faith, but know that it will be worth it. Now, when I say take a leap of faith, this is something major. This is not something like, I don't know, deciding on what chocolate bar to buy from the shop. I don't mean anything like that. I mean, this is something significant. This is you venturing into some type of new job, into some type of new relationship. It is a sense of you having a leap of faith. Intuitively, listen to your intuition, listen to your gut feeling, because you will know what the right thing to do is. Some of you are battling with something from the past. I'm just getting that intuitively. Now, for some of you, this is some type of addiction. For others of you, this is sort of like a way of thinking. There's a sense of you needing to release that. You know what the right thing to do is, and that this is purely how I'm feeling. You know what the right thing to do is. Okay, and as I've said that, I've got the death card. Death doesn't mean death. Death is the ending of old cycles, and it's a rebirth. It is a new beginning. I feel like some of you, I don't know what, I feel like some of you really need to leave things in the past. For some of you, it's a sense, I feel like you have, it's almost like, just as an example, you have lived your life a certain way for so long, and now it's time to change. It's time to switch. Whether it's a lifestyle change, whether it is some type of addiction that you've had in the past, but there is a sense of you needing to leave that in the past. But what I do feel is that you intuitively know that. You know that there's something that's happened in the past, or that you've been doing in the past, that's not, you're not on the right track, is what I'm drawn to say. You're not where you should be, and it's a sense of knowing that you need to leave that in the past. And what's beautiful about that is, with the cards, it's a sense of you leaving that in the past and then having this whole new beautiful beginning. You need to have inner strength. You need to have inner strength to know that you need to leave whatever's in the past and move forward. And the thing is, it's almost like you might have an awakening to know that there are so many new opportunities for you out there that you need to pursue, whether it is in relationships, whether it is in your career, whether it is finances, whatever it is. I feel like potentially a lot of you are at a turning point in your life. If you're not there yet, you will get there, but you will make a decision to go onto this new path that I do feel brings a lot of happiness. Now, I've got the Tower card, but you know, sometimes the Tower card, yes, it can be negative, but it's followed by the Ace of Pentacles. The Tower card to me is something that can absolutely flip your life and world completely upside down. But sometimes that's not always a negative thing. Sometimes we need our lives to be flipped upside down for us to actually start over again and build something new. Whether we're on the wrong track and something happens and it makes us realise, oh, you know, I need to be doing something differently. But followed by the Ace of Pentacles is a real positive card. It's a sense of some kind of offering. It's a stable offering. It's stability. It's an offering that can, I don't want to say change your life, because I feel like I'm going off on like a, I don't want to dictate or come across that way at all, but it's a sense of you having some sort of shake up, your life having some sort of shake up, but it is for the best. It is a positive outcome. So it's actually a real beautiful energy. Your whole read is about leaving things in the past and moving forward. Now, again, for some of you, this could just be a lifestyle that you've been living your life a certain way, and it is actually time now to make some changes. I do feel some of you, this could have been addictions. I am getting that. There is no card there that says addictions, but for some of you, I feel like you need to leave. There's something that you've done in the past. You might still be doing it for some of you. Some of you, this is an addiction of some kind, and I feel like it can potentially be swallowing your finances up. Now, if that's you and that applies, then you know. But there is a sense of you needing this lifestyle change. When you make that change, when you get to that realisation and have that awakening, it's like you're going to be on a whole nother path. So it is really positive, and I hope that that makes sense and resonates. For some of you, again, I don't particularly feel like this is your energy. It can possibly be, but there's something might be revealed to you. Even that, I've got the moon and I've got the sun. It's an opposite of energy. It's from dark to lightness. It's like a whole transformation of life. But for me, there is an ending of something. There is a significant ending. Now, for some of you, this can be some type of addiction, as I say, lifestyle. Walking away from that and leaving that in the past and going on to this whole new beautiful beginning. So I hope that does actually help someone, because I do feel someone needs to hear that. For others of you, this is some type of secret that is revealed and someone walking away. Now, this could be somebody close to you and they might just come to you for advice, because I don't feel like for all of you that's your energy, but take it how it resonates. Okay, I'm going to quickly go on to Scorpio. Scorpio, you might be feeling very, very guarded by a situation, very stubborn in a situation, or just a sense of you, for some of you, you're ending a situation and very stuck on a decision that you're making. Scorpio. Okay. Some of you do want to reconcile with somebody from the past. Some of you are strongly deciding that you don't want to reconcile with somebody from the past. I did say the Six of Cups, even though it didn't come out. Yeah, some of you have walked away from a situation has ended. It would have been difficult for you to do so. I always, whether you've watched or skipped ahead, Eight of Cups to me is always a card of having to walk away as opposed to wanting to. Sense of having to walk away. Yeah, some of you feel like this is a missed opportunity with someone or something, but needing the inner strength, taking a lot of inner strength and needing to walk away from a situation. A lot of conflict about this. We do have a soulmate connection. It would have been a strong connection, but a lot of internal or external conflict. There's been some type of argument of some kind that's made you feel like walking away. For others of you, this is something that took you completely by surprise, and we've got the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like for some of you, there could have been a major argument or conflict of some kind. Now, this could have been... for some of you, this could have been external, that's had a massive impact on your relationship, but there's a sense of I feel like you need to stand your ground strongly in this situation. And even though I feel like, how can I word it? I feel emotionally very drained. I feel emotionally sad, and I feel like emotionally wanting to give in. But my mind is telling me, no, stand your ground. You're not wrong in the situation, but emotionally it's like you just want it to be peaceful and easy, but there's a sense of you really needing to dig your heels in and stand your ground in a situation. Some of you, this could be work as well. Some of you might have had someone or something being done wrong against you in the workplace. Not for all of you, but there is a sense of, I feel like there's a betrayal around this. Don't make any rash decisions, because I feel like there is some sort of betrayal, and it could be somebody around you that might have just planted some kind of seed, and it's had some type of effect on you, whether it is in the workplace or whether it's in your relationship. But I feel like I'm just going off intuition because it's not even what the cards are saying, but I just feel like there's somebody in your circle that has created some kind of argument or conflict, either in your relationship or whether it's at work, in the workplace. But I feel a disruptive energy, a deceptive energy around you. That won't be for all of you, but I'm feeling that strongly. So just be careful who you confide in. I feel like you need to keep things a little bit close to your chest. Don't trust everyone. Don't tell everyone what's going on. Don't tell everyone what's going on. If this is to do with work or whether it's to do with your relationship, keep it private, keep it internal, keep it within your very, very close, tight circle, because there's somebody around you I don't feel like you can trust. I feel like you might sort of discover that someone around you is, whether they've told some kind of lie, or there's just some energy around that. It's not a nice energy. It's not a trusting energy. So just be cautious. As I say, it's not actually in the card. I'm just feeling that intuitively. I don't even know what cards I pulled. Oh, yeah. There is a sense of something ending quite abruptly, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, and you walking away from this situation, feeling like you've had to walk away from this situation, but emotionally still feeling very, very tied to it. You need to have strength at this time. You need to have a lot of inner strength at this time. Take some time for yourself. Do a bit of self-healing. You need to go and rediscover your worth. For some of you, I feel like this has really knocked your confidence. You need to go and spend some time with you. This has hit you hard. For some of you, this is within the home. It's a long-term relationship, a marriage. For others of you, this is potentially a job that you've been in for a long time, but it's a sense of something that's brought you stability, I feel, for a long period of time, and now something's really shook the boat. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign. You don't have to be. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You don't have to be, but I feel like something's been said here. There's been some type of conflict, and I feel like it's cold communication. I feel like something's been said that's very, very hurtful. But I do feel like some of you are waiting for some type of truth to be, some type of truth to be told or said, something coming to light. If that's the case, no, it is coming to light. Some of you are just sort of waiting for some type of justice or something significant. Some of you are still feeling trapped by this. You're waiting for something, whether it's, I don't know why I'm hearing investigation, whether it's in the workplace and there's some type of investigation or something going on. I feel like you're waiting for the outcome, or you're just waiting for something, whether it's an apology, for someone to realise what they've said or done. But I do feel like that is coming in for you again. Okay, some of you, this is a third party, not for all of you, but there's a sense of heartbreak, whatever it is. It's been a heartbreak. It's a heartbreaking situation. Something was revealed, I feel, and a decision's had to be made. Yeah. This, again, I do say this is something that's either impacted you financially or it's impacted you within the home. Give me advice, please. Give me advice for Scorpio. Trust that things will work out. I've got the Justice card. So whatever injustice has been done against you, know that you will get justice. That's a positive card. There will be cause for celebration at the end of this. So you might be going through a difficult time now, but Three of Cups is about celebration. Some of you need to spend time with family and friends and trying to move forward and past this. But I do feel some of you will get that justice that you're waiting on, and there will be reason to celebrate, which is really positive. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Healing from heartbreak is overall what I'm getting. Sagittarius for the end. Can Sagittarius expect? Oh. Okay, there is a sense of needing to release heavy burdens and move forward, guys. Ending of old cycles and new beginnings. This might have been a situation that at one time you sorry, it's the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is about sort of healing from a relationship. I do feel like this has been a heartbreak. For some of you, it could have been a third party situation, not all, but it's a sense of a situation that you're healing from or needing to heal from. Now, this person could have had some type of addictions of some kind. You could have. I don't feel that it's your energy, but there could be some type of addictions or just obsessive behaviour. It's something toxic, I feel, about the past person. Now, it could even be a sense that they, for some of you, I feel like they kept drawing you back in. So it's almost like whether they... Okay, I'm feeling that they may have been... You may have been dealing with somebody who was very sort of charming, who knew exactly what to say and would draw you back in with their words. And then I feel like potentially after you've given them a chance, they would go back to their old ways. Take that if it resonates. But for some of you, you are starting to see that person now for who they truly are. But there's a sense of needing to heal from that and releasing that toxic energy from your life. Now, I do feel like you are moving forward. Sorry, I'm just getting as well, for some of you, this might have been something that drained on you financially, whether you were like paying for somebody's habits of some kind. That won't resonate for everyone, but this could have been financially draining as well for some situation. You might have had somebody depending on you financially. That's, as I say, it's not going to be for all of you. That's just what I'm getting. Some of you, though, really need to put the work in at the moment. You need to focus on whether it's your work or yourself, but it's a sense of really needing to put in the work. I don't think getting over this person is going to be easy for you, but you need to put the work in and the effort to move forward. Now, I do feel like this relationship has been a very heavy burden on you, but there's a sense of you needing to put the work in to release this heavy burden from your life and move forward. I do see forward movement though. I do see you finally actually releasing this toxicity, whatever it may be, or whoever it may be. And there is a sense of a cycle ending and a new beginning, new opportunities. Give me one more, please, for Sagittarius in the near future. Yeah, definitely a sense of moving forward. It might be slow and it might take time, but you do need to take the time to heal. I don't see anything happening quickly. Even though we've got the Chariot there, the Chariot is about forward movement, and sometimes that can be quick pace, but it's very contradictory with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is about moving forward, but slowly. But the thing with the Knight of Pentacles is you are moving forward towards something stable, a lot more stable. Yeah, we've got the Two of Wands. So some of you have actually set the intention to move forward. Some of you are focusing forward and leaving the past in the past. Making that decision to move on and release things from the past. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. For others of you, it's a sense of needing some time for self. Just a bit of time to self-reflect. Have a bit of time for yourself to just, you know, just get back to how you were before this situation. I do feel like a lot of you need to heal. I think reflection is key. But it is about spending some time just with you, doing what you need to do. Some of you feel like I've been dealing with somebody who has completely drained you and your emotion, whether it's emotionally, financially. There's a sense of being drained and dragged down by somebody. I feel like you need to take the time now to put you first for a change. We've got the Ace of Swords. This is about new beginnings. This is about clarity. This is about, for some of you, it's honest communication. But I feel like some of you need to be honest with yourselves. That's how I'm seeing it. It's seeing a situation for how it actually is, or seeing a person for how it is. Yeah, and then that's followed by the Two of Swords. Seeing situations or people for how they truly are. Some of you have been blinded by situations, or you've been blinded by somebody. Again, I'm feeling this, whether their words are very charming or whatever the case may be, but it's a sense of not seeing someone or a situation for how you need to see it. Again, take that how it resonates, but I've just realised that I've put my camera the opposite side, so the video is going to look really weird, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I do feel like some of you feel trapped. I feel like some of you are very, I think you feel very strongly connected to this individual and you're struggling to release it, but even though I've got the Two of Cups here, sorry, I should put them on the table. Two of Cups with the Eight of Swords. Some of you, I feel like, are wearing a fake mask. I think some of you may have been pretending that this was a very happy relationship when really it hasn't been. I do feel like some of you have been pretending to be happy when really you're miserable on the inside, even though you might have been projecting that you're happy on the outside. Some of you just feel trapped. Some of you might have children with this person, or there is something or some reason why you feel trapped to this person. But I do feel like your mask needs to be revealed now, whether this person, you need to see this person for how they truly are, or just a relationship for how it truly is. If I'm completely honest, I don't feel that it has been a positive, I don't feel like this person has positively impacted your life. I feel like you need to learn the lessons, take the lessons that you've learned from this person, but it's really about, I feel like you really need to dig your heels in now and work on yourself. Take the time to heal from this. Know your worth and understand that this person is not as good as you maybe once thought that they were. So I hope that resonates. Oops. Sorry, guys. I'm not tech savvy at all, sorry. Done it again. Nice little view of my ceiling for you. Sorry. Sorted. Okay, now I'm going on to Capricorn. Okay. What can Capricorn expect for the end of September? Oh. Can Capricorn expect? Okay, some of you in the past potentially have been, someone has done you a wrong potentially in the past for any, oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I was just feeling intuitively, some of you have been dealing with a player type energy, someone who I imagine will be extremely good looking, probably got the gift of the gab, very charming, says all the right thing, really nice to look at, but this is a person I feel who is a player. I do feel like they've hurt you in the past or treated you very unfairly. They could have done that recently, but to me this is a heartbreak situation. Whether they've broke your heart already, whether they will break your heart. For some of you this is a third party situation. Some of them will have a third party. If you're intuitively feeling this, then go with your gut feeling. 3 more please for Capricorn. When did they fall out? I hate when that happens. So I've got cards on the deck and I don't know whether they just fell out, but yeah, somebody is very enticing. Now there's just something about this individual that really appeals to you, whether it is their looks, whether it's their sense of humour, but it's a sense that they really know how to get you where they want you to be. But to me they've treated you very, very unfairly. I do see justice being served after a third party situation. For others of you, a third party situation will be revealed. It's just a sense the wrong that has been done to you will come to light. I do feel like you'll have truth and clarity in this situation. Give me 3 more for Capricorn, please. What can Capricorn expect for the end of September? Yeah, I do feel like you've potentially invested a lot of time, energy and emotion with this individual. I do think you potentially thought that this had the potential and opportunity to grow. Some of you have felt like this is somebody that you've been dreaming of, like this is your wish fulfillment, but the truth is you're blinded by this person and you're not seeing them for how they truly are, or you're not seeing the relationship and situation for how it truly is. This person you could have sort of been back and forth with. You might have sort of been together, ended, come back together again. You might have given this person more than one opportunity in the past. Again, for some of you, this could be somebody that you've actually been with in a long-term commitment with, or you've invested something with this individual. There has been, I don't like the energy, I can't lie. There's an ending of there's a betrayal, there's an ending, potentially something you didn't see coming, but we have got betrayal, we've got deception, we've got secrets, we've got lies, we've got things being done in the dark. Though I do feel like for you, you're potentially feeling like this is a missed opportunity, or you're reflecting back on this. You might have other offers, but there is a sense of you feeling fixated on this individual. There is something about this individual that really entices you and draws you in. Maybe you've got other options that you're just not paying any attention to. This person could have other options and making you feel like you're that special one. Here's some more things for Capricorn. Yeah, this is a very strong connection, and that's potentially why you're struggling to release. Yeah, some of you, for some of you, this is somebody who has broke your heart in the past, and they may want to re-enter your life and come back to you. You might be scared to trust this person because there's been so much hurt and betrayals in the past. I do see lies, I do see conflict, I do see heartbreak, I see a significant ending. I do see deception and deceit. I don't feel that this person is particularly trustworthy. You might be feeling a bit of an internal conflict on whether you can trust this person or not, but it is a strong connection. It is somebody that you feel like you could have or wanted to have a lifetime commitment with. For some of you, you will give this person another chance. There is a sense of it ending and coming together again. For some of you, they might be talking to you and telling you that they want another chance or asking for another chance. You have free will. Obviously, it will be your decision. How does this person see Capricorn? How does this person see Capricorn? This person sees that you're healing. Give me one more, please. This person knows that they broke your heart. Yeah. This person knows they broke your heart. They know that you're healing, or at least trying to heal. They may feel that you've sort of taken yourself away from the situation and are sort of, you might not be speaking to them at the minute. You might have blocked them. You might have blocked communication with them. But there is a sense that I feel like you've taken, it's almost like you're withdrawn. This person sees you as being withdrawn at the moment, whether it is with communication, as say, whether you have blocked them. But they know that they've broke your heart, and they know that there's been some type of argument or something that they have said that has hurt you. I do feel like they've potentially acted very cold towards you at some time, whether this is recent past. But this person is aware of what they have said and done. They know they broke your heart, Capricorn. What's this person's intentions towards Capricorn? Okay. I'm not going to lie, this person does love you, but there's a sense of them messing you about. It's wishy-washy behaviour. They may sort of act one way and say another. I don't feel that their words match their actions. I do feel that there is love from this person, but I do at the same time feel they might not express this love to you. But I do feel, regardless, their words and actions do not match and don't add up. They're either telling you that they love you. They're either I feel like they tell you what they want you to hear in order for you to give them another chance and for you to come together. They are toxic and they draw you back in. I'm sorry it's not more positive, but I'm only going by how I feel and the cards. I feel like they'll tell you what they want you to hear. They'll be loving. They'll act in a loving way. They'll tell you what you want to hear, and it'll be a way to draw you back in. But I do feel that this person is toxic. Where's possible outcome for Capricorn? There's a connection. I do feel like some of you will make the decision to give this person another chance if you are currently in separation. Others of you will make the decision to cut this person from your life and move forward and focus on someone who you feel values you and loves you and appreciates you. Free will, Capricorn. Yeah, I do feel like this person, you're very guarded by this person. This person, there's been a lot of trust issues that have happened in the past because of this person, and you're feeling very, very guarded now. I do feel that this person may communicate and tell you that they want to move forward with you and resolve things. You have to follow your own intuition on this, Capricorn. Follow your gut feeling. Only you will know what to do for the best for you. I hope that helps. Okay, get rid of these. I'm going to go on to Aquarius. Aquarius, if you have, skip forward. This is a general reading. Messages will not resonate with everyone. It is general. Okay, Spirit Guides, what can Aquarius expect at the end of September? Okay, Aquarius expect at the end of September. Okay, some of you might be keeping things close to your chest at the minute. There might be someone that you're not in communication with, or there might be emotions that you're feeling that you're not sharing. What can Aquarius expect for the end of September? Oh, I don't know what order these came out in. I hate when that happens. Okay, so for some of you, finances will be on the up. If you've been worrying about finances or watching your pennies, know that there will be an improvement with your finances. Some of you are guarded, emotionally guarded. That's because you've been very hurt in the past. You feel guarded by past experiences that you've had with people from the past. Some of you are still healing from a difficult situation in a sense of heartbreak. I do feel for some of you, you potentially was in a long-term commitment, or you was in a situation where you felt emotionally fulfilled, and I feel like you felt like this would be your forever. And whatever situation took place, whether it was gossip, conflict, arguments, but a situation left you feeling very wounded and with a need to heal. There is a sense of heartbreak here. Yeah, it was it was a deep connection with whoever you had, but do you know what? I don't feel there. Aquarius. Yeah, there was some type of secret that was revealed to you, or something done in the dark. Something, something or someone was kept in the dark. But either way, I feel like you began or have begun to focus on your own independence. Some of you have been, you've left a heartbreaking situation or relationship, and I feel like at the moment you're currently focusing on your finances. Some of you have really learned a serious lesson from this past connection as well. Just intuitively, I feel that this person might see you doing well for yourself. They might see that I feel like a lot of you have had a glow up, if I'm honest. Even though on the inside you may be heartbroken and feeling very sort of, you know, hurt by this and almost demotivated, I feel like that's not what you're projecting on the outside. I feel like for people on the outside looking in, it would appear like you have absolutely got everything together. I do feel like you're hiding your inner feelings and, as I say, keeping them very close to the chest. But I feel like some of you are just focusing on yourself. Some of you are really just putting your time, effort and energy into work at the moment. But for some of you, you're really just working on your own independence. And it's a real beautiful energy, and it's okay to be hurt by past situations, but at the same time, it's okay to sort of heal and do whatever you need to do to heal. And if that's focusing on yourself, then it's a lovely energy and position to be in. Anything else for Aquarius for the end of September? Yeah, guys, intuitively, I feel like you already are very aware about this situation. If there is something that's been done in the dark or behind your back, I feel like you already know about this, or you won't be surprised when something's revealed to you. Some of you will have a new love offering. Sorry, my tongue tied. My tongue has gotten tied. Some of you do see a new offering coming in, whether this is within a new opportunity at work. All your hard work and effort could pay off and you could get some recognition. For others of you, I do feel like this person from the past may communicate and may reach out to you and want to sort of put the work in and have another go at things. Again, you need to follow your intuition on this. But I do feel like this person potentially will be willing to put the work in, but I feel like they are on the outside now looking at you. And this might even be someone who was a little bit ignorant and thought, well, maybe you couldn't do certain things without them, and now they see that you are doing all these things, and I feel like it's really appealing to them and drawing them back to you. Yeah, for some of you, this person will want to make you an offering. They want to move forward into calmer waters with you. They want to resolve this conflict from the past and situation, and they will make you an offering. I do feel that the offer will be stable, but whether or not you want this person is completely up to you. Some of you, I feel like, will just continue to stay single and focus on your own independence, and there is nothing wrong with that. You have to do what is best for you. And finally, I'm going on to Pisces. I hope you're doing well, Pisces. I'm sorry, you're always sort of at the very end of my videos. It's just the order. It's not personal. It's just the order that I do my readings in. I start with Aries and I just work my way through. So it's nothing personal. Guys, what can Pisces expect for the end of September? Okay, I don't like when they sort of come out in a big chunk, but they have. So I'm not going to pull them up on the table. I'm just going to quickly just give general, because they have just sort of a few cards have fallen out, and okay. Some of you may have felt in the recent past that you might have been rejected in some kind of way. Could have been from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. There is a sense, though, of you feeling like you've lost out on some type of wish fulfillment. There might have been someone in your life, sorry, really brummy, wasn't it? There might have been somebody in your life that I'm conscious of that now. You saw as being a wish fulfillment. Sorry. This person, you might have felt, brought out a different side to you, I'm going to say. Which, that might sound odd, but they may have brought a big difference in your life. If you were sort of someone who liked to stay at home, or, you know, very sort of quiet, you don't like to socialise much, this is just an example. Whether you've got children or not, whether you're someone who would quite happily be at home, or just a little, I'm not going to say withdrawn, I just feel like, just as an example, if that's how you were as a person and that's how you were comfortable being, I feel like this person would have brought you out of that comfort zone. So they would have taken you out and you would have gone out a lot, and you know, just a complete opposite as to what you're used to. But I do feel like potentially some of you are feeling like that was a missed opportunity, or you've been rejected by that person. There could have been some type of argument or conflict, but I just feel like this connection, or whatever it was, hasn't got to where you saw it or wanted it to, is the energy that I'm feeling. Now, I do feel like you held this person in high regard. I do feel like you potentially thought this person was someone you could have had a long-time commitment with. But again, I just feel like you held this person in very, very high regard. And for whatever reason, this situation hasn't gone where you have wanted it to go. And I do sense disappointment with that. That's not going to be for all of you, but I do feel that there is a sense of disappointment with that. Some of you do want to reconcile or are thinking about this person. For some of you, it could be someone you've known from childhood. It could be somebody that you have children with. For others of you, it's just somebody that you're thinking about the past memories, past times with a certain individual. Okay, moving on. What can Pisces expect for the end of September? What can Pisces expect for the end of September? Okay, I do feel like some of you will be in for a great surprise. Something is going to happen quickly. Now, this is either someone rushing in. There is some type of offer. Now, I always see the Tower card as being something that has a big transformation in your life. It's something that practically rocks your world upside down. Now, it doesn't always have to be negative. A lot of people associate the Tower card with negative energy. It doesn't always have to be negative. It can be something positive, but it is a sense of something happening quite quickly that changes things. With the Knight of Swords coming out, the Knight of Swords is about things moving forward generally very, very quickly, and sometimes as quick as they come in, they can leave. Now, I can take that, you know, that can be, there's so many scenarios around that. It could be the type of an individual who you meet and they turn your life upside down. It can be a sense of you going through a very difficult time and it being everything happening at once, and then it just, that's it. But we have got the Five of Wands. This is about conflict, gossip, arguments, things around you, potentially. Some type of battle and conflict that is going on. I tend to see the Five of Wands as being external. So potentially people around you could be gossiping. There could be some type of argument. You could be feeling like you're in some type of competition in some way, shape or form at the moment. But you generally, with this card, have the higher ground, if that is the case. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, so we have got a new beginning, a new offering of some kind coming through. Now, this could be something very positive that makes you, that has a very big impact on your life. It could be a sense of it being a surprise to you, where you're offered a new job out of nowhere, it's unexpected. You meet someone who comes rushing in and it's unexpected. You change your location and it's unexpected. But there is an offering coming in. I feel that will take you by surprise, but it will be a sense of things happening very, very quickly. What can Pisces expect? Okay, something's going to be revealed to you. It could be from someone or just something, but there's a sense of something that you're unaware of, whether it's secrets, lies, gossip, something being done in the dark, but I feel as if you are going to be made aware of it. Pisces the end of September. Okay. Some of you, this is going to be something that has a big impact on your finances. Some of you could be feeling very, very stable at the moment. Some of you might be spending a bit too fluently with your finances. I'm going to say be very cautious, because I do feel that for some of you, there could be a situation that happens that takes you by surprise, that has a major impact on your finances. And it is a loss of money. I don't see it being a gain of money. So I'm just going to say for some of you, you need to be cautious with your finances. If that is not the case, then there can be something that just shakes up your independence, your feeling of independence. I do feel a loss of some sort that takes you by surprise. And this is something involving the family, I feel, as well. This could be a family member. It doesn't have to be. It could be a family member. It could be something to do with the home. It's just something that I feel there can be a financial impact around the home, or something to do with family. But there's a sense of you kind of feeling stable, and some of you might receive some type of bill or something in relation to money and have to pay out a large sum that's unexpected. But I feel like this might be you helping somebody else. So take that how it resonates. Yeah, some of you do have a decision and choice to make at the end of the month. There could be some confusion around this. Again, we do have something happening quite abruptly in your life. I do think for some of you it can impact you financially. Others of you, it's going to be some type of secret that is revealed that has a big disruption. But you will have a decision to make, whether you have to decide whether you're going to help someone out financially, whether you've got to decide whether you need to help someone, or it's about an emotional decision. Some of you really need to just take a step back and make sure you get enough clarity before you go rushing into any type of situation. Some of you might feel like diving into something without giving it so much thought. I'm just going to say be cautious with the decisions that you're making towards the end of September. Anything else for Pisces? Okay. Some of you potentially have had to put some work in, and it's a sense of ending something. There is a new beginning. Some of you are working hard for a new beginning. Give me one more, please. Okay, now this can for some of you be after a heartbreak of some kind, some type of deceit, deception. Some of you might be feeling very, very anxious about a heartbreak. For some of you, this is a third party situation. Okay, some of you, there's a sense of anxiety. Some of you are very stressed out and all in your head about a heartbreak. There is some type of anxiety going on around this. Some of you could have been involved in a third party, and you're really trying to put the work and effort in to move forward from this. For some of you, this was within a long-term commitment, a marriage or a long-term commitment. This is going to sound really strange, but I'm getting the message that it's almost like an act out of the traditional way to act, if that makes sense. So potentially out of character for someone, or just some